What's going on, guys? It's Hather Stray here, and welcome to another episode of our FIFA 17 Road to Glory series. Now, for starters, we were trying to sell some bronze players and sell some players in the last episode, which is about 2 days ago. And the reason being is because, as you guys know, if you guys have been watching on my channel lately, I started a Swansea City career mode. Thank you for everyone that's watching that career mode as well. There will be an episode dropping tomorrow, but for today, I wanted to drop a Road to Glory episode for everyone else that's liking the Road to Glory more than the career modes. Now, as you see, guys, right here, there's a Australia Day Tim Cahill. We do only have one player, and he's actually untradeable, which is a good thing. We won't be able to complete him because we don't have enough players for that. We need I think 8 rare gold players, and then we need 3 Aussie League and Australian players. So that's why we need to do the bronze pack method so much, which we are going to be doing a lot today in this episode. Now, as you see on the screen right now, we are completing the League and Nations basic SPC, in which I am only using the bronze players because there's literally no point in using gold players. That's why the bronze pack method is such a valuable technique, and you can make coins off of it as well, which I will be showing you in this episode. Now, today Liverpool played Southampton. I am talking about Liverpool a lot in my episodes, but because they're in a lot of the conversation right now, and since Chelsea's playing Liverpool this weekend, I am going to be talking about them, especially since Liverpool is a big club, just like Chelsea. So if you didn't know, Liverpool played Southampton. This was the second round or second game of a 2-leg race or 2-leg game. Liverpool are knocked out of the EFL Cup. Southampton are going to the finals of the EFL Cup. I don't know exactly what the EFL Cup is. I think it's like the Carling Cup. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sorry if it is wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. They lost 1-0 to Southampton. Now, I am hoping that this form carries on into our game next week, or coming up on the coming Tuesday. I'm hoping that this form carries on, but from the past games for Liverpool, they usually struggle with the lower end teams, play very well versus the higher end teams. Now that's every now and then. They do struggle with the lower end teams, and like I said, they do play well versus the upper, top 7 teams quite often. I was very surprised that they lost to Southampton. Even though Southampton, I don't know if they're still in the Europa League. I'll check later if they still are. Southampton are a good club. It's just that Liverpool are doing so well this season. You wouldn't expect them to lose to a Southampton. You would expect them to lose to top teams. I know a lot of teams lose and tie to lower end teams. You might be thinking that I'm just bashing Liverpool because I don't like them. I do like players on the team. I don't really like Liverpool that much. I know one of my friends is a Liverpool fan. He's gonna be yelling at me, not really yelling at me, but talking to me a lot. And right there, a Toulouse player. If you didn't know about the SBC for Lacazette, Toulouse players are probably the rarest ones you need to get. I think most of the Toulouse players are probably around, I would say, 5k and up. Yes, 5,000 coins and up. Toulouse players, even the silver players, cost a lot. Now back to what I was saying about Liverpool. No, forget Liverpool. They're out, and we're just gonna move on, okay? Now, as you move on with the episode, right now, I'm gonna spend around, I don't remember, I think 4,000, 5,000 coins into the bronze pack method. The bronze pack method to me is probably the easiest way to make coins in FIFA. It does take a lot of patience to do it because it's not one of those techniques that you just buy the players. I mean, just buy the packs and then you sell them and then they'll buy instantly. You have to continuously list them over and over and over to make sure that they sell. Now, if they don't sell, I know people are seeing people's videos and streams. They have enough coins now, so when they open the bronze packs and when they list the players and they don't sell, they discard them. But since we're starting off with not that many coins and we want to build up to that, we're going to keep the players that don't sell. And the reason we're going to keep the players that we don't sell is that we're going to put into the SBC upgrade method. Which is, I know I said this before, I'll explain it again if people don't remember. It goes from, you put 11 bronze players, you get 50 chem, and then you submit that, and then you get a 2 rare silver pack. You get 1 rare player and then a non-rare silver. Then you add all those silver players, 11 silvers and 50 chem, into the silver upgrade, which then you get a silver upgrade, and the reward is you get 3 common gold players. And then you probably guessed it by now, you put all the gold commons or any golds you want into the gold upgrade method or gold upgrade, and then you get 2 rare gold packs. 2 rare players pack. So 2 players and 1 pack, and they're both rare. If I explain that correctly. I've seen people get amazing stuff in those packs. Ridiculous. I think I've seen some people get like a Messi. I'm pretty sure I saw someone get a Team of the Year player in one of those packs during the Team of the Year week. I'll check on that to make sure. Now, as we get into some transfers that happened earlier, if you remember Patrice Evra, the left back that we have actually on our team, and the former Manchester United left back, he is now going to Marseille. Marseille, the club that... who plays for Marseille, if I can really think of anyone? At the top of my head, I can think of Diarra. That can come top of my head. Who else plays for Marseille? If I remember, I'll bring it back up. But yes, he is going to Marseille. That's just a transfer that I want to bring up. And right there, just from the bronze pack, look, from the bronze pack method, we sold a bronze player for 2,000, I think it was 700 coins. This shows how much the bronze pack method is so good and so valuable. Because the reason why I list them up, because League One, and that has an SBC, you always have to make sure that you are constantly looking at the SBCs that are out. And then you know what players sell and don't sell. I saw all the players anyways to make sure, and they do sell. They do sell. The back to saying of Patrice Evra, yes, he went to Marseille, and the reason I bring that up is because Dimitri Payet could be going back to Marseille as well. If I remember correctly, he came from Marseille he went from Marseille to West Ham, if I'm right. He is going. Dimitri Payet could be going to Marseille. I'm just bringing that up. Just bringing that up, okay? Right here, I'm doing the bronze upgrade method, which is putting the bronze players into their upgrade, and then you get a silver pack which have 2 players in there and 1 rare. So as you guys see so far in this episode, I am doing a lot of the bronze pack method, and I'm doing a lot of the SBCs, because the SBCs allow you to get players to complete the league SBCs, except like Lacazette and Jovinko, and the SBCs will get you coins, packs, and with the packs you'll get players for your club. And the bronze pack method, a good and easy. You have to be patient for that. You have to be patient for the bronze pack method. Now, as I was talking about Patrice Evra's transfer to Marseille, there has been another transfer going to Ligue 1. The Benfica, I think he's a left mid. I'm gonna try to pronounce this correctly. Gonzalo Guedes. I probably said that wrong. I probably did. But he's 20 years old. He is going to PSG. Now, I don't know. I was looking it up. I didn't see or know what his how much he went there for. But I know he went to PSG. Now, I only really know a lot about him from playing career mode in the past. Because all the time, because I usually look at young players, like if you see my career mode, I am looking at a lot of young players. I see him a lot, and I always want to get him, but Benfica always say no. But they accept the PSG offer. But yeah, the only reason why I know about him is because most of the time he has a lot of good potential, and I haven't really seen any videos of him. I'll probably look up some videos of him and see how good he is. But he must be pretty good to be going to PSG, which aren't a bad club. They are a good club. And since we're talking about good club and Gonzalo, he came from Benfica, which Benfica are one of those clubs that always produce good young players and then ship them out for a lot of money. For example, I'm not gonna say they did, but if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. They basically created David Luiz, they created Matic, and the reason I'm saying they created is because they wouldn't have been big names, really big names, in my opinion, if it wasn't for Benfica. Because Benfica are one of those clubs that, like I said, always produce young, good players. So yeah, like I said, they had Di Maria, David Luiz, Renato Sanchez, and then I have, this is a few examples, but I had one more in my head. I can't remember who it was. I can't remember. But yes, they're one of those clubs that just produce a lot of young players and ship them out for good money. And I respect it for that. Portugal will always produce young players. Now right here, we get a penalty in the 90th minute, and we convert it with Florenzi to win the game 3-2 in the 90th minute. This game I played right here, I was actually playing against two players. Actually, I was playing against two players. To be honest, if you guys actually look at the stats, it should have not been having gone to 90 minutes, and then I had to score one goal to win it. So, if you guys didn't know, the weekend league is going to be back on this weekend. Yay, more stress. I'm happy that it's back on because Foot Champions is probably the main source of getting your coins to start off FIFA. If you struggle at playing Foot Champions, it's fine. If you need to, just only play 5 games and win 2. Just at least play 5 games and try your hardest to at least win 2 games. For then you actually get something out of playing the Foot Champions. Because if I remember correctly, if you win at least 2 games, I think you get a gold pack and 1,000 or 2,000 coins. That's only if you aren't good at the game. Now, if you just don't if you played before and you just don't want to play it, that's fine. That's fine. You might be wondering why I'm zooming in. You'll find out soon. Well, probably if you know by the title, which kind of frustrates me. But Foot Champions is probably one of the main reasons or main sources of generating coins in FIFA this year. With Foot Champions, it brings a different feel to the game. Right there, Mohamed Salah destroyed his back line. His dribbling is amazing. But yeah, Foot Champions bring a different feel to the game. It's a more competitive than the old other FIFAs. How did he miss that? It's different from the other FIFAs. Now, I don't know if I like it that it's more competitive, or do I wish it was more loose and more fun back probably like FIFA 12, 13, 14, 15 up to 16. The Foot Champions has brought what I said, a competitive feel. I don't know if that's a good thing or if it's a bad thing. And I know for sure that's a bad thing. I was so furious that that happened. I would never quit a game if I'm winning 3-0. As you read the title, yes, this guy did the disconnect glitch on me. See, now that's the reason why I zoomed into the guy's gamer tag. Please don't go give him abuse though. Just leave it alone. I did actually talk to EA, so maybe he'll get banned. I don't know. But I was so upset that that happened. We were up 3-0, and he did a disconnect glitch on me. It's never happened to me before. And I didn't know what to do. I don't know if I should play another match, or should I stop and end the video there. But I did end up playing another match. I took the risk of playing it again and someone knowing the disconnect glitch and doing it on me. But I'll tell you now, thankfully he didn't do it on me. We just played a regular match, which is a good and competitive match throughout the whole game. Right there, I know what was Handanovic doing. It seemed like he almost scored. But that disconnect really got me upset. I didn't know what to say. Just thinking about it makes me upset. We got a undeserved loss for someone doing a disconnect glitch, and he was mad that he was losing. I wasn't destroying him though, but he did it because he was losing. I don't like people that are cheating the game because they don't know how to play it. If you don't know how to play it, try to get better at it, or just stop playing the game. Stop trying to abuse the system and cheat the game. Just don't do it. It's not funny at all. Now quickly, before the video ends, Real Madrid lost to Celta Vigo, or on aggregate to Celta Vigo, and they are out of the quarterfinals, or out of the Copa del Rey. They are out, surprisingly. Now, okay, thank you for watching. If you could like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Peace!